With the next topic, we have Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans. Sounds like the man is back in town. He's here because he doesn't want to get fined. So, with that being said, Trey, what are your thoughts about this? What do you think is going to happen? Is he going to stay a Texan? Is he going to be traded? What are your thoughts?
So now you want to trade him.
Hmm, right?
You wait till the draft's over. You wait till teams pretty much got their roster set up to what it's going to be for the most part. They got they backup quarterbacks. They got everything pretty much in place for the most part.
Right.
They might have went out and signed some people. They might have spent cap money that maybe if they could have acquired a Deshaun Watson, they wouldn't have done, or maybe they went into the draft a certain way because you know Deshaun Watson wasn't going to be traded. Like it's a lot of stuff that factors into that. So I think it's interesting that they waited till why now? Why now? So a hunch I have is so I was always on the I was like I didn't know if these allegations were true or not, which we still haven't heard any resolve with that just yet. So but now it's starting looking to me. I feel like maybe the Texans got some inside scoop. Let's say they're not all true, but let's say even one of them is a true claim. Which again, none of these are criminal cases, so there's no like, I guess there's no technically no crime that was committed. These are all civil suits, but let's say one of them is true. It kind of hurts his, I guess, his image and everything right at this point. So the fact that they're asking for so much in return, I don't know, I find it weird. Or maybe it's on the opposite end. Maybe they're asking for so much because they found out that maybe none of these allegations are true at all. And if that's the case, and his name is going to be cleared, that could kind of make sense to why they're asking for such a hefty load. They want the equivalent of pretty much five first. So not necessarily all first round picks. I've heard maybe a combination of three first and two first round worthy player or caliber players. So I don't know. But as far as to your question of do I think he'll be a Texan? Um no. At some point he gets traded. To who? To where? Uh I don't know.
That's the
Actually,
adventure.
actually,
Oh Lord.
actually,
Oh
Say a name.
Lord.
Say a team name that I like.
I'm about to say a team name you like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know that if you like them, but me and hey, we could. The Texans could use a cornerback. I would assume, right?
Mm, true.
Okay.
They definitely
Right.
can.
Yeah, sure. On the defense, sure.
We got a guy named Tua Tagovailoa, right?
Mm.
Who was a first round draft pick, right? I think that fits two of their build of two first
No,
round talent players.
no, no, because they'll probably want Phillips, him, and somebody else. They want at least three.
No, and then
Whew.
we have multiple draft picks as well.
So you say so? So you say Xavier? You saying maybe Xavier, Tua, and a couple draft picks
Yeah.
for Deshaun?
Yes. Right now, because at this point, Xavier don't want to be here anyway.
True.
So why not use him to help us get something that's going to help us?
True.
Tua, I keep saying this.
Damn. But
I
you
think
want?
it's the time
But you
to
gotta say him. You
become
gotta say.
a superstar. But Deshaun Watson is a superstar right now.
That's true.
Sign me up.
Dang, you gotta send him there to die, huh? All right.
I'm not sending him nowhere. He wants to get paid. They'll be able to pay the man. I don't understand. Everybody.
I'm not talking about Xavier. I'm talking about Tua.
Hey, Deshaun Watson.
I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it.
But I'm saying it fits the bill. That's 2 first-round players.
Yeah, that does.
A couple first-round picks on top of that. I don't think you're gonna get a better deal than that, Texans. Hit up beef.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Go ahead, Vic.
I think in terms of that whole trade proposal you just suggested, I mean, wouldn't you think that Xavier Howard and Tua would be sufficient enough to make a deal happen? Because you got a proven corner. Well, actually, Deshaun Watson's younger, but you probably at least have to add at least a first round pick because Xavier Howard, he's 28, so you probably got like maybe 2-3 years out of him, good years that you could possibly get before he starts to decline. Tua is a young quarterback. I mean, yeah, them two and maybe a draft pick, but I don't even know if a first round pick would be.
Vic, let me help you out. 2 words. Bill O'Brien. They gotta fix the damage. They gotta fix that damage.
But I got a better team in mind. Deshaun Watson. Let's go to DC, man. You ready to go?
Football team?
Yeah.
You just want that 14. You just want that 14. Whatever number you had come true. That's not coming true.
It was not 13-5 for the 14.
Whatever. A crazy number. Anyways, a crazy number. Well, for me, for this, Texas, really this late? Wow. I guess you stick to your guns. You're like, you know what? We're not doing it. And now you're about to do it. So I guess in their sense, I think I guess they were trying to see like if we trade them now to a team, they'll probably build around the team, aka maybe let's say the Broncos, since they were the ones that were big talk. They trade him to the Broncos. Broncos may change their draft pick. Maybe they would have changed from Patrick Surtain to actually get somebody else or whatever. Maybe they're trying to see how the lay of the land will, work out, and then they'll make their decision. Maybe that was the case. Or they could just said, bump it. We're just going to see. But for this, if I'm, according to his quarterback coach, he said they, especially on Twitter, they said that he could be traded Sunday.
Yeah. So
I don't know how true that statement is, but if it is true, Texans fans, buckle up. This is about to be a very, very crazy ride.
I think. Well, no, I don't. Not that I think, but based on the reports that I read earlier, Deshaun Watson. The main reason why they're looking to trade him now is more so because with this season, he's not in jeopardy to miss the season because he won't go into court until next year based on the reports that I read. So his season this year won't be in jeopardy. The main reason why a lot of teams, especially the Texans, were reluctant on trading him at the time was because there was a possibility that he may have missed this season because of the allegations that were put on him. As Trey said, they're all civil suits, which, again, it's a lot of speculation about that we talked about. That seems fishy, but we talked about that previously. Trey, you had something to say?
Yeah, so no, my thing. So why it just don't make sense. So, okay, even if I thought he wasn't gonna play this year, wouldn't that make a bigger reason for me to trade him?
Well,
and that's that team's problem once we trade.
Yeah, I think they were just
they picks back. I already drafted somebody.
Yeah, and I think that the any team in particular was more cautious of like, okay, So right now, as we all know, it's a civil suit, but what if it escalates into becoming more than just that? They had to, obviously do their own research, which a lot of teams had their, um, what's the term? They had their own personnel go and investigate the situation to find out what's really going on, if there's a potential where he would. And obviously, even if a team did request put in a trade request for Deshaun Watson, the Houston Texans were clearly not listening to any offers. But I get what y'all saying though. So it is baffling that they're just now coming out with, hey, let's trade Deshaun Watson now.
2 weeks, 2 weeks before the first game.
And things aren't sealed just yet. They're not concrete that it's over with, but we do know that there won't be a court hearing or anything involved in the court to where they can place a discipline on Deshaun Watson until next year. So it won't affect this season. So I guess they got the green light to do so, but it's crazy. They're holding that man hostage.
Yeah.
So trade your franchise in 2 weeks. That's crazy.
Yep. I'm campaigning right now on my Facebook page. Deshaun Watson to the Washington football team. Let's make this happen. Houston Texans. I know we probably got a few Houston Texans personnel that's probably watching this channel. So go ahead and make that happen. Washington football team. Do your thing. Sell the future. All them draft picks, I don't care. Just do it. It's worth it.
So what you gonna give him? Fitzmagic?
No, they don't have to get Fitzmagic.
They want first round players.
Well, they'll find something. They got plenty of D-line talent that they can sacrifice.
No, I ain't sacrificing the defense.
I ain't sacrifice not a dang thing on defense.
Give him a defensive player on the D-line, and maybe I don't know who on offense, but they can figure that out. I'll let them do that.
Okay.
But yeah, so that being said, if anybody has any other things to add to that, we can go on to the next topic.
No, that's it as far as Mr. D Watt.